Hi Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 60. If you're new to my channel, this is a channel about cross stitch. I hope you like what you see. Subscribe and stick around. And if you're a returning friend, thank you so much for coming back to visit me again. I appreciate so much that you choose to spend some time with me and see what's going on. I am flabbergasted and speechless. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I could feel all the hugs. I could feel all the prayers. You are an amazing group. This community is truly, truly just the world. I've never been around so many loving people, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you. And I use my stitching as a healing mechanism for myself. So I'm not saying that I am better, and I will be. I will have my rough days. Everybody has been through this, and but I will be fine. So I just want to make sure I express greatly how much I appreciate you all, and that I feel the comfort and the love. So thank you. I'm going to jump into our stitching because I have dove deep into stitching. So as I said, we all use it for different reasons, and healing and calmness and anxiety is what it does for me. So let's do this. I am going to start off with a fully finished object that I took to the framer for fully finished, but it is not mine, but it is mine to share. So, and what I'm speaking of is, I do not even know the chart. I know it's Lizzie Kates because my mother loved Lizzie Kates, but I have no idea what chart it is. So what I'm speaking of is this. Sorry about that wicked glare for a minute. Home is where our story begins. And my local needle workshop, Stitch and Frame, helped me pick out a frame to honor this. And the glare is wicked, but I want to be able to point to this. If you can see that at all, I'm just gonna move it up. That's my mom's needle. She literally left it in here. Like so many of us talk about, my mom was stitching before needle minders were a thing, so you just stuck it in the fabric. So as we were sorting through her things years ago, some of the pieces had the needle and I left it. So this will go probably right back there. And I am super happy to have my first piece of my mom's fully finished. I will be doing a few more of those that are on my queue to get something done with. I don't know that I want them all framed, but I've got a couple more that I do want to get something done too. So now I have four finishes for you. I've been out of control. They're all small, I will give you that, but I just have been into the things. So, oops, about lost something. The first one, y'all, oh, I gotta unzip it, sorry. Y'all are used to me seeing this at the beginning of every month. So this is the Snowflower Diaries, November. And here's what mine looks like. I love it. That peacock was so fun to stitch. And I think I have found a new floss color. You can't really tell. I don't know if you can see. See how the word November, how the variegation in this floss, it is called it's Gast Fisherman's Wharf, and I am in love with it. So it is definitely gonna be a repeat offender somewhere. Anyway, love it, love it, love it. So that is one more to do for the month of December, and that series is done. My next one is a series complete, and I'm so excited. This, oh, that was stitched on 28 count Monaco. This is stitched on 28 count tea coffee Monaco. The other one is a tea coffee Monaco that was purchased like this. And this one I tea coffee dyed. And I finished WinterWhirlygig. I think that's what it's called. And this is the last in this series. So I gotta get me busy doing the rounds and finish this up now. So I mentioned last time that some of these I didn't know how I was going to fully finish them until I did the series. So it's percolating in my brain, but I'll get it done. This next one was a stitch along I did with Made by Michelle McGraw. She finished hers, I think in her last episode, maybe 2. And it kind of kicked me in the butt. Like, we both felt that we loved stitching this so much we didn't want to hurry it along, but then we loved it so much we wanted to hurry it along. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about Hello by Liz Matthews Yonder. And this is stitched on a 16 count Gold Rush by Bestitch Me. And it's finished. I love it, love it, love it. I even snuck in my initials in the year down here in the grass with just a little bit of white. I know you're not really gonna see it, maybe tiny, but I know it's there. And I don't date and initial all of my projects, but I tried to do most of them. Like that monthly one that doesn't have initials in it. Whirligig doesn't have initials in it. It's just a thing. So if you can hear my dog chewing on its bone, I'm sorry. That doesn't usually happen, but I can hear it barely in the background. Okay, one more finish that I knocked out last night is Erica Michaels Fall Bounty Berry. And this is going to be, I'm going to try to fully finish this during the Thanksgiving holiday. But it is finished stitching. Finished as far as I'm going to stitch it. So I opted to not put in, there were words like orange, rust, red, I don't know what, green maybe, I don't know what all the words were, but I didn't want to put them in it. So, so this is what I did. I actually had a lot of fun stitching this berry, and I have a few more. I think I've mentioned in the past I started like collecting them. So that was super quick to stitch, and I'll be doing more because I think they'd look cute just like in a bowl sitting around, just, I don't know, stitching everywhere. I want stitching everywhere for decorations. Okay, so let's get on to my whips. I just have a couple to show you. My first one is One Nation by Bygone Stitches. Bygone Stitches, I said it right. This is a stitch along for hashtag One Nation Sal. So join in. I stitch it one state, 1 star a week. And I'm super excited about this. So this week I introduced to you New Mexico. Look at that. So I have 3 states left. 3. And then this little guy, I should go backwards, is going to the framer. I am hoping to get this into the framer before the end of the year. I don't expect it to get like finished and all that, but this is not going to linger in an under the bed box. This is going to get it done. So another one that I started and will be a finish for you next week is Lizzie Kates Winter. And I've been stitching on these also, so this is the last season. This is on a 36 count Lakeside Navy bean, and this is where I'm at on it. So it was a new start, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've shown it on here, so I'll get there. Not too many letters. I was trying to do a letter a day, and appointments and business things didn't allow it, so whatevs. I'll have it for you next week. So this one, I actually forgot to show you in my last Flosstube. I wanted a new start on the anniversary of my mother's passing, which was November the 3rd. And I literally put in, that was like during the time of, you know, it's so complicated. My father had passed, and that was during the time of like getting everything ready, of the anniversary of my mom's. But my mother, I can't let it pass it up. So I had a new start for her day, even though it was just a couple of stitches. Yeah, so there are a bunch of people, I believe, on Virtual Stitchers doing this as a stitch along. I don't know what the hashtag is. If any of you are on here and would like to share it with me in the comments, I would love it so that I could add that hashtag to this. But I am doing Mirabilia's Silver Moon Tea. My mother loved tea and loved stitching, so that's where I'm getting it from. No, she started stitching it after me. So anyway, I'm stitching this on a 25 count Lugana that I dyed this purple, and this is where I'm at. Yeah, not much to show. But this is literally my first full coverage. I did the Harry Potter crest, which was 1/1. Full coverage, not really, but this will be a perfect square and it's completely full coverage, so I thought it would be little for me to jump in and see how I'm doing, and I actually like it, so we'll see. As I progress, we'll see. That is that. Oops, I don't usually throw things back in the bags, but I don't know why I did on this one. This is on a, I make a few bags, not for sale, not for anything. This is Vonna Pfeiffer's envelope tutorial. She does a great job. I made a template and I make just a few, enough for now until I get a bug and change and do things. So, okay, so last week I had a heck of a haul just because the week before that was super duper stressful before my dad passed, and that's how I was handling with it. Well, after that, I didn't have time for that. But I do have a couple things in the mail to share with you. One, it's just plain old fabric, but it is my first purchase of the Easy Grid, upside down, the Easy Grid. I chose 25 count. I got 2 pieces. I have 2 Hades that I am, one that I'm definitely starting on the new year, and the other one, just throwing it in the bag with it for right now until I figure out when I'm going to start that. I'm thinking my birthday and next year. I am not doing the no new starts. This girl, I couldn't do that yet. But I'm really excited about that Hade. I talked to Candace K, and her and I both are going to start it on New Year's Day, and it is the Hade called Magical Study. But I have to still get my DMC flosses, and I just looked through Joann's flyer, and that's not coming on sale. So I don't know. I may just suck it up and get them because it's me. The other one, you're gonna hear a tiny bit of crinkle, but I was in Crazy Annie's finishing club, and my last one for I was only in it for part of the year. My last one for 2021 came in, and this is what you're looking at. And I know my hand's in the way. Oh, and I just dropped something. I'll have to find that. It's a wooden little bird. And it's super cute. So there's 2 more in here also. There was 3 birdies like this. Super cute. So I dropped him, but I'll find him. Anyway, the fabric. So I had, of the 3 kits, I have like pink, orange, and purple. So, and it's all the same pattern. I'm not rejoining that for next year just cause. So 3 pins. I really like it. I don't know. They said there was like 3 spots left. And then some ribbons for embellishment. So, super cute. That would work for like a Valentine. They call it red high heels. So, I don't know. We'll see. I may change my mind just talking myself into it right here while I'm with you. So, that is it for haul. I have some mail that was, sent to me. Some of them, I didn't ask permission for anyone's names, so I'll either just do first names or, yeah. Anyway, I just want to dig into it. First of all, I received a wonderful little package in honor of my dad, and it was a package of daffodils for me to plant, and then when they pop up in the spring, it'll be like a memory thing. And this was, I know who it is now, but it came as a mystery friend, and she knows I love her and I appreciate it, so thank you. A second thing, I know that if you watched me last week, you saw that I finished my last drawn threads in the series of Spot of, so they're little Spot ofs, and I said I was going to have to get the charms. I had a lovely, lovely, lovely person reach out to me and offer to send me that she had them, and she did, and she also sent me a few extra little gadgets. So a few more, oh, the glare is horrible. A few more buttons. They're not buttons, they're charms. Sorry, charms. A cute little, I think this is a thread counter. Super cute. And Good Vibes magnet. So if you, you know what? I'm gonna mention who this is. So Stitch and Button on Facebook, and she's also on Instagram. She sells the needle minder. She sells other things you can do with the needle minders, like things on your scissors and whatnot. So a very, very sweet kind of her to reach out and help me with the charms, and she's just a good person, So get on her Facebook group or her Instagram, and she's got cute little needle minders. I've got them from her before. My dear friend Michelle sent me a card that she handmade. I love this. It says limited edition by Michelle McGraw. So this is made by Michelle McGraw. I love this. Girl, you should be making thread drops. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So thank you, Michelle. And lastly is I received this package in the mail, and it says sip a cup and be well. And thank you very much, Tracy, for this. I have already sent you a message, but she sent me some tea. And what she didn't know is, now my mom didn't watch Downtown Abbey. She may have, if, I don't know, she'd been around-ish. But this is a classic Earl Grey, and that's my mama's favorite tea. So through the healing process of my dad, it's like a little sign from my mom that we got this. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have nothing written down for plans to go in with you, but I have plans, let's be honest. I hope to come out you, I will come out you next week. I like my Tuesday visits with you, so I will definitely be back. I'm actually on vacation next week, and I'll probably have a couple more finishes to show you. And just because I'm so close to several of them. So I mentioned the winter one, and if you were with me back in October, I was stitching on Playing with Jacks, and I was stitching on Let's Talk Autumn, and both of those are super close, so I am trying to get those knocked out. So that's it. I'm just trying to get those done, and then get ready for Thanksgiving and all the things. So anyway, so just more stitching, and I'm sure I'll have some finishes. I am kind of feeling the new start bug, but I don't know if that'll hit before, that may be in the next video, because yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling. I love you guys so much. Thank you for choosing to spend time with me. Thank you for listening to me ramble and talk about my stitching, and having such big hearts. I love you all so much. You really are a big part of just making me happy. So thank you so much. So I'm going to let you go and stop rambling. I would love for you to please keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you much love. Bye.